I've got something a little bit special for you guys today. This is She of the Night, volumes 1 and 2, that was recently published through Theion Publishing, and it's something quite special. I often see very pretty books, and I often see very good quality interiors and contents. Put together like this is an utter joy. There's no question. I mean, these are very, very smart books. Look gorgeous standing together. In terms of the production of the books, I think this is possibly the most beautiful production that Theion Publishing have achieved so far. Metallic red end paper there, very, very lovely, but then full of beautiful illustrations, color pages, black and white illustrations, just a lot of beautiful content, but also these lovely asides, changes in fonts. Let me just zoom in here a little bit just to give you an idea of what goes on when you encounter a note. So that's just in terms of the production, right? I'm just show you how lovely this actually is. It's Smith sewn. It's very carefully bound. You get this lovely ribbon. I am shocked at the low price that this was sold for. I think each volume was something like 60 euros each. That's extremely reasonable for the buyer, right? I'm going to say that Theion Publishing are making some very, very good value for money here. But now let me talk a little bit about the content. And so the author, Idlu Lily Regulus, has clearly put not just years, more probably decades of dedicated work into giving us the most complete, the most in-depth devotional overview of work with the figure of Lilith that we're ever going to see. I mean, this is insane. This is incredible. The work that has been put into this, and it's accessible, folks. I mean, all right. Let me give you an idea. Each chapter gives you some research, some scholarly research, and then you also get some rituals, you get some poems, you get some traditional approaches, you get some descriptions of how Lilith was approached traditionally, and then you also get just the author's own devotional work that you can use for your own approach as well. I think this is going to do for Lilith what the Hekateon of Jack Grail did for Hecate. I can't imagine anyone coming out with anything quite as comprehensive as what we've got in front of us right here. It's enjoyable to read as well, right? Whether you're intending to use this material for actual devotion or for your own personal research, you're going to have such a blast reading this stuff. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to feel educated, entertained, and not patronized at any point. I just want to focus in maybe on just a random passage, just to give you an idea of how approachable the writing is. These are short sentences, straight to the point, clearly the work of somebody who understands what they're writing, and making the writing easy to understand, because the point is understanding and not just seeming edgy or whatever. I love this. You know how important it is to me that that writing be accessible, that it's not overly flowery. I like beautiful language. I love beautiful language, but beautiful language shouldn't come at the expense of comprehension. So many beautiful illustrations. Another thing that I really appreciate about this couple of books is that you can literally open on any given chapter and read it as a separate article. Right? You can just pick it off the shelf and read something, and it might be a ritual, it might be a hymn, it might be an article about a particular artifact that you could look up from a particular museum, and the history of that specific artifact and its relation to Lilith. It might be about an ancient divinity and its similarity with Lilith. And so yeah, this is extraordinary stuff. Really. By extraordinary, I mean just out of the usual, right? Just out of the ordinary, and quite a privilege, I think. The work that has been poured into this, the love that has been poured into this, is evident, and this it's just the difference between something like this and, on the other hand, a book that has been put together in maybe a couple of months, a couple of weeks in some cases, or yeah. Anyway, it's just the value here is extremely high. All right, I think I'll just end on that point. Would it be useful for me to very briefly give you an idea of what is present in the two volumes? At the beginning of the second volume, you have an overview of what's available in both volumes, but then of course you get the actual table of contents for each. Maybe I should start with volume number 1. Come on, here we go. I'll just very briefly go over some of these titles so that you can get an idea of what's going on the inside. Just to see if it's the kind of thing that you could potentially be interested in, right? There's such a lot here. There's such a lot. From so many perspectives as well, from Mesopotamian to Abrahamic to what's the word I'm looking for? Pagan. Lots and lots of very cool perspectives. Okay, so that's the first one, and then the second one is over here. It's impressive, right? I think you probably agree. There we are, folks. That's just a very brief overview of the two-part opus magnum, She of the Night, which was released just a couple of weeks ago through Theion Publishing. Links are in the description. Go and check it out. And I hope you enjoyed this very, very brief overview. Do remember to leave a like. I really do appreciate if you could click on that like button and hopefully make this video available to other people. And thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. See you soon with another one. Bye-bye.